So, good afternoon, everybody. I just wanted to say happy Easter. And this is going to be really quick because I have other things I'd like to do and relax for the weekend, obviously. So, a lot's happened in the last 24 plus hours. Basically, there is this situation with someone's friend who they pretty much don't want as a friend anymore. Oh, darn wind. And it really startled me. I mean, obviously I'm still kind of shooken up about it. Not as bad, but hopefully this person will not bother us anymore. Um, it's such a beautiful day that I really don't want to be inside. Um, let's see. Yeah, there's not much to say about that. I just don't want to get into it too much. Obviously for private life reasons, and don't want to be talking about people bad and all that. So I just also, yeah, I don't know. I just had this incident that happened downtown when I was waiting for a bus, and this guy was trying to bum a cigarette and wants to, like, take me out somewhere or something. It's just, it really, really, really baffles me that, because a lot of times, see, a guy will tell somebody, oh, you're pretty, you're beautiful, and you know what they want. You know what their main ultimate goal is. Not that I'm saying this person's goal was that, but anyway, that's a whole other issue. So anyway, the other thing I wanted to talk about was it's 20th anniversary of my birth of my son. Tomorrow's his birthday. So in 2 decades of life, he's lived in 2 cities. We've traveled to Canada. There's been 4 presidents, I guess if you want to count Trump, obviously. Um, been to 3 schools that were elementary, 2 middle schools, 2 high schools. We've traveled to Iowa. I spent 2 weeks in the hospital after he was born. When the Twin Towers fell, he was only 4. Um, he learned a little bit of driving. His first job was at 14 years old. Basically like what's called street team. They teach kids how to, clean up the land, and we've been through like 3 computers. Um, we've been attending GeekCon for like 8 or 9 years now. He's had computer skills since age 4. We did live in a house for a year. But yeah, a lot's happened in 2 decades, and now he stands about 5'11". So he's a good 14 inches taller than me. And yeah, that was just a quick little life of my child in 2 minutes. And then the message I wanted to leave with you was everybody at my church got to pick out a little Easter egg, and it had a piece of candy in it. And my verse I got was from John 14:14. Well, I'll read 13 before, because it says, "And I will do whatever you ask in my name, so the Father may be glorified in the Son." Verse 14 says, "You may ask me for anything in my name, and I will do it." Now, the thing about the anything is, if a person asks for something that's greedy, that's self-serving, that's evil by God's standards, by Jesus' standards, obviously I really don't think it means that particular wish is going to be granted. Because if we ask for something that benefits all people and not just benefits one person, I would think that would be answered more than anything. Um, and it mentions here even Jesus is talking to his disciples and he says that he does not speak on his own authority. It's the Father living in me who's doing his work. Believe when I say that I am in the Father and the Father is in me, or at least believe on the evidence of the works themselves. So, so if somebody's asking the wrong thing, I don't believe that that would be fulfilled. So if somebody says, Lord, make me the richest person in the world, I really don't believe that God would make somebody rich. You know, but that's a whole other thing. I just wanted, I just wanted to share that passage, that verse. Um, because here it goes on further to mention that Jesus will ask the Father, and the Father will give another advocate to help and be with you. The advocate would be the Spirit of truth. The world cannot accept him because it neither sees him nor knows him. But you know him. But they're referring, the you they mean is for believers. Believers know who the Spirit of truth is, because the Spirit of truth lives within that person and will be in the believer. Um, so, because I believe it looks like he was talking to Judas in this passage. But anyway, that's what I wanted to say. I hope everybody has a very good holiday weekend, however they celebrate it. And right now I've got to find out what exactly is going on with this other friend of mine, or acquaintance, I don't know what to call him anymore. Known him for a couple of years, and he's got me all worried that maybe, I don't know, maybe I wronged him in some way and he didn't really know how to say it, but hopefully it's not the situation. Hopefully it's something a lot better. A lot, I shouldn't say better, just hopefully it's something that's not scary. So, yeah, and hopefully everybody has a good week and a good rest of the month, and thanks for tuning in. I'm not sure exactly when I'll get back to my Sunday Monday series. I kind of would like to do that next week. Excuse me. I'm going to be on vacation, kind of a mini staycation, the 19th through 21st. And there's a couple things I got going on those days. And then I have choir and, yeah, a lot of fun stuff. I'm just not sure exactly where I want to go with my channel, because it's not, being an introvert, that's a whole nother video that I could make a whole series out of, probably, because I don't think a lot of people have really talked about that. As far as being an introvert, it's really difficult. Yeah. So anyway, I'm gonna keep this short and have a relaxing rest of the day, everybody, and go read my Sunday paper. I don't know, I'm such a homebody most of the time. But anyway, thanks for tuning in.